just called a short sale. About 12% of all home sales are now short sales. CBC's Diana Olick has the details. Diana.
That's right. But first, we want to go to some numbers first from the Home Affordable Modification, which is the government's program to modify home loans. We've just gotten some new numbers in that show that they are really ramping up the number of loans that are being gone to permanent modification. That is now 66,000 with 100,000 permanent offers. That's up from 33,000 last year. So that's some really good progress in the Home Affordable Modification program. But now we want to go to the short sale story that we've been talking about. A lot of homes in trouble have two loans, the mortgage and then the piggybacks, or the home equities that were rampant during the housing boom. Usually in a short sale with two loans, the primary lender will negotiate a settlement payment, say about 10% of the amount outstanding, to the second lien holder to release that second debt. Now, that holder can legally refuse and let the home go to foreclosure, thereby blocking the short sale, but of course then they get nothing. So instead, real estate agents say some second lien holders dissatisfied with the primary lender's settlement terms are actually requesting money from the buyer or the agent on the side and are not disclosing it.
What they're doing is illegal because it's a violation of the RESPA rules. Any payment in conjunction or incident to a transaction must be represented clearly on the final settlement statement. They're asking for this payment to be removed from that and paid outside of closing.
Now, Jesse claims to have lost one short sale already to foreclosure because she refused to break the rules.
When we confront the lenders and tell them that this request is illegal and a violation of RESPA, they tell us it's been cleared through legal and that they don't care. Do it anyway.
Now, Gentry says she personally had it happen with Citi Mortgage and JP Morgan Chase, but a recent survey by 1-800-CASH offer, which brings investors, realtors, and sellers together, found 200 other agents citing similar experiences with those lenders, as well as Bank of America and other large lenders.
Some people are definitely doing it. We've spoken with a couple of real estate agents and brokers who have said they have engaged in the practice and they have seen other agents engage in the practice.
Now, we contacted Citi, Chase, and Bank of America. Chase had no comment. Citi and Bank of America gave us statements. From Citi, we certainly do not require settlement agents or any other parties to violate applicable laws. And from B of A, it is against Bank of America's policy to accept off-HUD payments on its second lien. Now, of course, we've contacted HUD, Treasury Department, and the Federal Trade Commission. They say they haven't heard about this at all, but they were very interested in hearing the story. For more, of course, go to the blog realtytech.cnbc.com. Back to you.
Okay, Diana, thanks so much. And Diana's a real trooper. We are having problems with her audio, and that's why you saw her on the phone instead of in person. Thanks for setting up that story. We appreciate it. We want to bring in Susan Wachter now for reaction. She's the professor of real estate and finance at Wharton Business School. Susan, thanks so much for joining us. Short sales are great. I mean, it's a great way to clear the market. It's quicker than foreclosure. It kind of achieves the same thing. The problem, as Diana explained, is this second lien holder who has to get out of the way. In a foreclosure, they get nothing. So, you know, it seems like there has to be some middle ground. They have to get out of the way in order for the short sale to happen. So they need some sort of incentive. But what's the solution?
Well, there are incentives in the HAM programs, but more to the point, they're losing but on the one end, but they're gaining on the other end. The holders of the second liens are also the holders of the first liens in different mortgages, but they're the same entities. So there needs to be some top-down implementation of policies here, because short sales are much better than foreclosures. The price off is much less. Foreclosures are what's bringing down the market.
I mean, I just want to ask this. Is this sort of a populist revolt by these second mortgage holders? They're saying, look, we're really getting hurt by this. You're not asking us. So they're sort of taking whatever cash economy measures. I mean, is that, I'm just asking. I'm not defending it. I'm just asking. Is that, in fact, what's going on? They're motivated. Susan.
I don't think you can say this. The populists that we're talking about here are Bank of America.
Right. But I thought it was the individuals who were doing this through the brokers, kind of an underground thing, Diana.
No, what's being claimed here is that these are agents of the banks, agents of Bank of America, Citi, and JP Morgan.
the representatives of the banks who are negotiating with real estate agents and asking for this money. I don't think it's populist. I think what's happening here is they're trying to get something off this deal. Interesting. Okay, we got to leave it there, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Up next, the recession causing many city dwellers and suburbanites to move.